First of all, congratulations! It's big news for you, your agency, for Ivan also. Um, First of all, how would you, if we just talk about what's going on in Montreal right now, how would you describe the buzz that's been happening for 48 hours now since his signing has been announced?
Well, exciting times for Montreal and exciting times for everybody. This is something that Ivan is excited and he's looking forward to meet the fans and hopefully get to play at the Bell Center and experience it for himself.
How do you describe the fact the everything that went on? The how did you deal with all that, knowing that at the beginning we knew that his deal was ending on May 31st. It was said by Roman Ronenberg on radio that Ivan had the wish to come out and join the Canadians. How can you describe everything that went on without obviously giving too much details if you're not comfortable with it, but what can you say about that?
Well, huge credit goes to Roman Rottenberg and Ska for the development. And also, there was never pressure. A little over a year ago, actually, right before the NHL draft, Ivan told the team that he wished to continue his career at the conclusion of the KHL contract in North America. After the draft, when he was fortunate and lucky to be drafted by the Montreal Canadiens, he basically told the team that he wished to come out at the conclusion of his contract. And huge credit goes to Roman. He did a very good job developing. I know that some fans have perhaps wanted Ivan to have more ice time and things like that this season, but that was all part of the development plan. And Scott stick with Ivan, and they did a phenomenal, tremendous job to get him here. And now, hopefully, in the near future, we get to see him on the National Hockey League ice.
About the ice time, like you say, it was part of a development. How did you see Ivan growing through the ups and downs, knowing that it must have been frustrating for him in some parts, or was he all in regarding that? I know hockey players want to play even more, so how did he deal with all of that?
Well, it was all part of the plan. It was all discussed prior to, I mean, we've had weekly and daily calls and conversations about it. And look, hockey is not a sprint; it's a marathon, and it takes a very long time to develop. I mean, we've been working together with Ivan since he was 12 or 13 years old, so it's 8 long years. And finally, hopefully, in the near future, I get to see him put the Montreal Canadiens jersey on, and so. It takes time. It takes a long time. I'm looking at the careers of my other clients, from Pavel Datsuk to Nikita Kucherov to many other guys, and you can spot a talent from a mile away when the kids are 12, 15, 16 years old, but it takes a long time, and it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So you just have to be patient. You have to work hard, and good things will happen. And same thing, a message for the fans out there. It's going to take, just be patient. Good things are going to happen. It's not going to be overnight, but good things will happen.
Regarding that, obviously the fans are very excited to see him for his first game. We know he has a lot of skill, a lot of speed, all the tools to have success. What would you say he needs to work on? And especially coming to a new league, obviously the smaller ice is going to be a challenge for him. But what do you feel are the main things he needs to improve in as a young player?
Ivan is a generational talent. Mm-hmm. But that said, now he has his own head coach here in North America, and I'll defer that to his head coach and the management of the Montreal Canadiens.
All right, good answer. I like that. Obviously, we know that you represent also Alexander Romanov, and you know the market of Montreal. So, what are some of the things you learned throughout the years that maybe you can give some advice to Ivan regarding that?
Well, just play well. Don't read the news, and good things.
Are we that bad?
No, not at all. I personally have received death threats when Nikita Kucherov won the Stanley Cup against Montreal Canadiens, and so I unfortunately I got to meet and personally experience some of the greatest fans. So Look, I love Montreal Canadiens fans. They're extremely passionate. It's a great, probably one of the best, if not the best, fan followers around the world. I have a tremendous respect for the Montreal Canadiens, the fans, and the organization. It's I hope that Ivan can come in and score 3 goals every single game. After you do hat tricks every single game, I'm sure that some of the media outlets in Montreal would wish that he would have scored 4 or 5 instead of 3. So let's keep the excitement on a down low. Good things would happen, and then I hope to celebrate the Stanley Cup in the near future with my client and my friend Ivan Demidov and the Montreal Canadiens.
This wish is not gonna fall in in the wrong ears. The fans are pretty excited right now. We probably haven't seen that for a while.
I'm excited too. It's not if, it's when, and I hope to be at the Bell Center when that happens.
Everything we've seen from Ivan so far, he seems to have a great personality. He seems to be very confident. What can we expect regarding his personality and the way he answers to facing challenges also?
He's the nicest guy you're gonna meet. He's always happy, smiles. He's a true professional. Since he was 13 years old, you could tell. He means business. He's a hard worker. He's a great human being, great person. I don't think he quite knows how special he is and how talented he is. So we'll keep that on a down low. We'll keep it as a big secret from him, and we'll be there watching and cheering on him. Hopefully in the near future.
You're probably in touch with him, obviously, here and there in the past few hours, but how is he feeling right now, and the level of excitement of coming to Montreal and this traveling and getting to know his new team? How is he right now?
He's very excited. He can't wait to meet the team whenever that happens. He can't meet the fans. He's heard about how great the fans are, but he might have to experience it in the near future.
Just a question regarding everything that happened with coming out of his deal, and the back and forth with Kent Hughes maybe in the past year. How would you describe the relationship with the Canadiens organization and Kent Hughes, obviously in this aspect?
We have a phenomenal relationship. The dates prior to Kent even taking the job at the Montreal Canadiens, I've done a lot of work with Claudine at the front office with John and all those guys. It's the Montreal Canadiens is a world-class organization. We have had great relationship over the years, and they're first-class people.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you for your time, and obviously looking forward to meet you maybe next week in Montreal if you plan to do so.
Well, sometime soon you'll get to see me in person. And then hopefully someday we'll get to celebrate and drink out of the cup together.